covers it, but there is a pretty big difference, I would say, between these two, and that is the chipsets inside and the software versions these things are going to be getting. The XS Max should theoretically last longer than the iPhone 10. This is because the chipset that's inside the iPhone XS Max, this thing has that Apple A12 Bionic versus the A11 Bionic. The biggest difference is this one is a year newer. So theoretically, this thing should last longer than the iPhone 10. But the biggest difference that I saw is that the iPhone 10, because it didn't start off exactly on iOS 11, it started off a little bit past it, beyond the iPhone 8 Plus, and it was $1,000 phone at the time. It makes me think this thing is probably going to last as long as the iPhone XS Max in terms of just the sheer software updates it's going to be getting. Because if you think about it, there's really not that big of a difference between these two. So I'm pretty sure the iPhone 10 is going to last as the XS Max, but I mean, we'll see. I guess the XS Max is more of an advantage and more likely that's going to last longer. But you're also getting a little bit of a bigger battery on the XS Max because it's a bigger phone. But I found battery life to be roughly around the same on both. So I think that's a minor thing to keep in mind. Again, it's not like a deal breaker, but it is something to keep in mind at the end of the day. So in terms of that, that pretty much covers up some of the bigger differences between these phones and a lot of the similarities as well.